Alright, well, hello everyone, and welcome. My name is Jared Says de la Mora, and I am the developer, artist, musician, and general everyman for Tastes Like Future Games. And just this weekend, I recently participated in Ludum Dare number 31. I created this game called Papercuts for the actual competition, which is the 48-hour challenge. Yeah, I've been doing game jams for a bit, but I'd never done a Ludum Dare before. It's kind of like the big leagues for people that do these sort of game jams. So I figured, why not? Why not give it a try? So let's get into the game, and we'll check it out a little bit. I'll talk a little bit about how it's put together. It's built in Unity. I actually got a pro license to use for Ludum Dare, so I've been having fun playing around with all of that. It's kind of a twist on a traditional platformer. The theme for Ludum Dare this year was game in one screen. So I had this cool idea of doing like a sort of platformer, going book page to page. So let's start.
And so it came to pass that Jaggerbones, world-renowned rhino inspector, found himself presented by a series of doors.
Alright, so we can kill ourselves with Q, which will bring us back to the menu, and then we can attack with space. And now we have to go through one of these doors.
Once, while tracking a shifty Welsh that owed him a significant gambling debt,
I don't want to get killed.
Jaggerbones was ambushed by ink demons deep in Forest Grove.
So the art style that I came up with for this game, first off, as you probably tell, it's sort of this 2D and 3D, which is a look I really like, and I've used for some of my other games.
Jaggerbones looked for answers from a high society squid.
There's that high society squid. Fame is not everything, sir. Check your priorities. So the process that I did to create all these characters and the animations that go with them, I first actually sketched them on paper with black ink. Then I took a picture of them on my iPhone, and then popped that into Photoshop, cleared up the characters, added a couple filters, and then I brought it into After Effects, where I used the puppet pin tool to do the animations, and it was actually surprisingly quick to do. I mean, each character that has a full animation set has about 5 or 6 different animations, each with 20 frames.
Upon storming out of a most dry.
Alright, and once we get to one of these blank frames, the only thing we can do is die.
Was shortly thereafter terminated by none other than a most nefarious doppelganger.
Ow. So, I really like how the art style came out. The voiceovers could have been better. I just didn't have time to tweak them too much. I was trying to... It's my voice. I just wanted to go for something deeper.
Jaggerbones looked for answers from a high society squid.
But it makes it a little bit harder to hear. Especially mixing with the music, the levels were a little off. But, you know, when you get to these jams that are like 48 hours, you know, you have to choose places to compromise.
Jaggerbones was ambushed by ink demons in a most cold and unforgiving place.
So, I don't know, some of the game jams that I participated in, like the Game Jolt ones, I'll do game, but it's sort of a one-off, and I never really plan on coming back to finish it or do more of it. But honestly, the setup for this game was so unique, and there's so much potential to it that I probably almost guaranteed will continue working on it. It's going to be super easy to port to mobile as well, so that could be an option in the future.
After a hot night on the dance
floor, lobster, brain lobsters.
A herd of minute brain lobsters, and was careful to leave his distance.
So,
pushed onward, by the incessant
There's about
chatter.
9 or 10 different
Jaggerbones
settings,
looked for
and then each
answers
setting has
from
about 4 or
behind
5 different
society's
encounters
squid.
that can happen on it, and they all have their own narrations. So yeah, I thought it was a cool idea. There isn't really a sort of an end game to it, and the combat is really, really simplified. But I wanted to go for something that was really visually appealing, that fit the theme very well, and had some element of random generation so that I could go through and actually enjoy it on my playthrough when I do it. I mean, that's the thing with Game Jam games is you create them in such a short period of time that unlike something you work on for months, you end up with a product that you really haven't game tested all that much, and if you have some procedural elements, it can actually be a lot of fun to play, which is, you know, a unique experience for a developer. You generally get so freaking sick of the game that you never even want to look at it, but doing something in 48 hours, it's a bit different.
Jaggerbones, a most unfathomable drunk.
Alright, we'll do 2 more run-throughs.
By a series of doors. After a hot night,
we're getting this the Playboy squid guy. I don't know, he just kind of looked like a Charlie Brown. He's taking the money and he's running. I mean, I try to put some allegory and metaphor in without being too pretentious.
Jaggerbones found himself
I like that building texture in the back as well. Well, some people have said they like the music for it, which I greatly appreciate, and I will be making it available probably on Game Jolt, so keep an eye out for that. We're getting the city one a lot. Yeah, I mean, if I had more time, when it comes to procedurally generating levels like this, I probably would have put in some safeguards so that it's a little more varied. Because sometimes you can get the same map 2 or 3 times in a row, but, you know, the narrations are going to be different.
Looking to clear his head.
And it seems like they group up on your playthrough. So, like, I haven't gotten to the graveyard setting yet, or some of the other forest groves. I've been mainly getting the city and the Lonely Road.
While in the process of setting a series of small fires, Jaggerbones met a strange
and this is Pembroke. That's actually, his animation. Should have fixed that. The alpha channel for one of his renders, I guess, didn't get rendered.
Looking to clear his head from the night's cobwebs, Jaggerbones was ambushed by ink demons in a most cold and unforgiving place.
Yep. So, I don't know. As soon as I get to say the graveyard or something else, I'll cut it then. You know, there isn't much to it. It's just very visually appealing. Oh, Mother Brain Lobster.
Jaggerbones' life came to a swift end, however, when he met the wrong side of a mother lobster brain.
Alright, so this is Papercuts by Jared Says de la Mora for Ludum Dare 31. You check it out. I'll leave a link in the description if this is on YouTube. Anywhere else, you can always go to ludumdare.com/combo and look us up. In any case, thank you very much for your time, and you all have a good one.